Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away.
All right.
Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Well, what made me choose this gun control was that there's been a lot of talk about it in the media lately, and with all the various shootings and everything. And I was just wondering wanted to do some more research into it and say what there is possibly to do about it, and if there is something to do about it, whether or not is there other laws out there that are getting put through, or is it just something that we can work on as a society just to become better people and just follow the laws the way that they already are. And after doing a little more research into it, is that we just need to be able to follow the laws that are already put forth in place. There's plenty of things to do that are preventative from making guns and people get put into bad situations, such as the shootings and the terrorist attacks and whatever else there shall be.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Um, what we decided as a team was that the best way to prevent uh, more all these different various gun control, more laws to be put in place was just that we just need to be able to follow the ones that we already have in place. Like we had the background checks. They need to know all kinds of different various information, your social security, your name, your background, where you live, and your criminal record. I mean, they need to know all kinds of different things, and just that in itself is enough to be able to tell if you're able to own a gun or not. Obviously, if you have a history of bad things like hits or runs or robberies, you should not be able to own a gun, obviously. I mean, there are loopholes, but we just need to kind of tighten up the ones that are the laws that we already have in place to prevent things like this from happening. I mean, all of the shootings happening now are, like we found, were statistically the same as when they were in 1960. Well, in 1960, we didn't have the technology and we weren't able to do the various things that we could do now to find out more about you. So that's kind of proven that we need to be able to just tighten up, and we just need to all be smarter about things and not just sell guns on the street to anybody. And you need to, if you're going to resell your gun, take it to the proper place. Do take proper measures in order to find out if this person is able to own a gun or not.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
My biggest strength probably was probably I would say my knowledge behind it and how I'm able to follow like politics and everything behind it, because I was able to um, research very well and just know things off the top of my head, because I'm obviously a gun owner. I'm own multiple guns, and just the knowledge and background behind all that various different things, like what's happening in politics. What are they putting forward? Anything else? What are they doing in order to prevent it? Are they just keep saying that we need more gun control but doing nothing about it? I would say just knowing the various things like how to get a gun, the background checks, all the steps to do to take a gun, and kind of like what's happening behind the scenes in government in Washington, just to be able to see, what's actually going on.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
Probably the most challenging thing when working with a team is getting your group all together and getting yourself your all your goals set in mind, like what you want to get done by this time, when like within your time frame and everything, because everybody has their own things to do and may not be at the same level of importance. Like one person might have three other essays to do besides a group project like this to do, or somebody might have two tests to study for. So there's different things that everybody has to do. Everybody is busy. Everybody's got their own things to do for various different reasons. So I just think getting together and being able to hash this all out and break it all down and get this project done in a properly and timely manner was probably the most difficult thing us as a group.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
What I would say would just that don't don't give up and don't and keep pushing forward, keep being able to learn more. When we first were told that if you have trouble, there's all kinds of different people to be able to help you get through this. To keep practicing, keep practicing. If you get nervous or you get jittery or whatever it may be, you just need to be able to calm yourself down and have them your teachers and your small groups and your large lectures and even your peers will be there to help you. And I mean, just being able to calm yourself down and keep trying and keep putting the work forward to it, knowing that you're going to be able to succeed is the biggest thing. Is that you always are going to have people there for you, your teachers, your peers, and various people like that. That nobody wants you to fail. Everybody wants you to be able to do the best you can. So that thing that I'm going to take away is that um, keep pushing, keep practicing. If you don't get it the first time, you will eventually get it because everybody can succeed.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me.
Thank
I'll
you.
probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so.
All right, thank
Take
you.
care.